Welcome to your 2018 mid-month reading for November. This is the period of November 15th to November 30th. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it can have to do with love, family, friendships, career, money, business, what have you, however it resonates. And if it does resonate, consider a personal reading. Rate to info or below. In addition to my email, send me an email. We can go ahead and set that up. Other things to mention, if you need a quick answer, I am on the Instant Go app. Check out my weekly quickies on Facebook and Instagram. Check out my playlist for my 2018 Sun Moon readings to see if they rang true. And I'm doing my 2019 Sun Moon readings per request. And then finally, my compatibility readings are also in the playlist. So check those out. So Holy Spirit, Angels, Divine Guides, Universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Libras for the period of November 15th to November 30th? What do you see for Libras, November 15th to November 30th, please? Let's do one more shuffle-y. Okay, so Holy Spirit Angels, can you please show me what their environment will be? General energies for you guys will be the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Can you please show me what their challenges are for Libras for the period of November 15th to November 30th? We have the Page of Wands in reversed. Can you please show me what advice you have for them? We have the Five of Pentacles in the reversed. And then how do you see Libras moving forward from this reading or on from this reading with the Sun card in reversed? Okay. So Libras, your current energies right now, you're in a situation where there's lack of reciprocity. Either you're giving, and I'm pretty much guessing that you guys are the one giving, because you guys usually like to placate, you're people pleasers, you want other people to be happy before you're happy. So I feel that this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to placate somebody, make somebody happy, and they're just taking. They aren't really kind of giving anything back to you. For some of you, it could be oh, hold on, something weird is on my nail and I just started like, for some of you, you could have given money to somebody and then you don't get the money back. For some of you, you get a loan from somebody and there's conditions that go along with it. It's really about unequal give and take. That's if we're talking about money. Or somebody being selfish, somebody being jealous. But like I said, it's lack of reciprocity. Whatever you're putting in, you do not seem to be getting back from this person or an entity. It could be an organization or what have you, whatever that kind of is, since, you know, you have a bunch of different scenarios out there. Same story for a lot of you, but different scenarios. All right, so then we move on to the Page of Wands in the reverse for the challenge position. Now, for some of you, and this will be a small percentage, the Page of Wands can be a child that isn't communicative, okay? Someone who's really stubborn, doesn't listen or doesn't talk, okay? Literally like a child that you have or a child that you know, and it's affecting you in some way. But the Page of Wands can also be about like losing, you know, your eagerness in regards to doing something or a failed project, okay? And that could very well be this, where you're doing the giving and someone's the taking, and that kind of leads to a failed project with somebody. And this Page of Wands could be the somebody that you are, you know, involved with, they're a challenge and they're causing something to fail, or they're kind of, I don't know, for some of you, they just might be really immature, they might be kind of mean, but whatever it is, the communication can be really kind of mixed up. And the idea that you had that you kind of wanted to get off the ground isn't happening. And I think that this person is key, or the entity is key in regards to this. And it's a challenge. You can't seem to make happen what you want to happen, even though you're pouring yourself into it, I feel like. I do feel like there's a problematic person in your life. Now, the Five of Pentacles is here in reverse in your advice column. So this is about kind of letting you know that this difficult time is going to end. If you kind of like take the measures in order to kind of do this. Now, the Five of Pentacles can also be about somebody not paying what's due to you, okay? So the advice here is kind of looking at you, looking at yourself. What in yourself allows you to do this, okay? Because, you know, my father used to have this saying, nobody takes advantage of you without your permission, okay? So what's the permission that you're giving this person? And it really can be about, let's look at how I am. What causes me to do this? How can I kind of change it? And when I said that, you know, this is going to pass, or this too shall pass, it's going to be based on you, your actions. they're just advising you what you need to do in order to make this happen. You may also need to confront this other person and say, hey, look, you know, I put all this work in, or I did all this stuff for you, and I did all these things, and I haven't gotten anything back. And I know you guys aren't going to want to have the confrontation. I get it. But if you do that, you'll actually get some of your power back. You'll gain your confidence back, okay? And I don't feel like you guys are really, like, you know, feeling overly confident right now or powerful at this time in regards to whatever this situation is, okay? Or this endeavor or what have you. You just fill in the blanks for what it is for your personal situation. Now, we move out, you move on from this reading, this Sun card, okay? So the feeling that I'm getting that you guys, you're kind of like, yeah, I know things could be better. I know that things could be way better if I just ... okay? If you're going to, whether or not you're going to implement that, I don't see that yet. I might not even see that in the clarifiers, but I kind of think that's the attitude you're going to have moving on from this reading. I feel a hesitancy to act, a little bit of, you know, I really don't want to do what was said in this reading. I know I have to. I know that things could be so much better if I did, but I just really, really don't want to. And that's what, you know, I'm kind of getting from you. But just know that this Sun card is not going to turn around unless you kind of do what was mentioned here, okay? And also it's telling you that you're not going to get, you know, the gratification that you want or whatever, you know, it will be put off. It'll be put off from you. It'll elude you until you kind of, you know, address this, okay? Can you please provide clarification on the Six of Pentacles? Why is the Six of Pentacles here in reverse for Libras? November 15th to the 30th. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Who is this person? What's this energy? Additional messages, please, for the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Person, personality. Judgment. Judgment card in the upright. Three of Cups in the upright. Personality. The Nine of Cups. Okay, so somebody is taking from you. They're somebody selfish. They're all about their agenda. They're all about them first, okay? Somebody, that glitch, guys, occasionally it'll give out. So what I was talking about, like them being an egoist, okay? All about themselves, doing what they want to do, overindulging. We have the Three of Cups here too, which indicates to me that is them. They're kind of going out and doing what they want with other people, okay? They could be leaving you at home while you're kind of like, you know, while you're cleaning the house or something, or they could be, you know, going out and networking with people and meeting people for happy hour or whatever while you're sitting in the office, you know, doing the books and I feel that's kind of what's going on. And this person is also like very flirty. They like to have fun. They like to go out, like I said. They really like celebrations. They're not so much for the mundane. I feel like they kind of leave the mundane to you. And I really feel like they're just doing what they want and kind of leaving you to kind of like, you know, catch or do the other stuff in the background. Here we have the Judgment card. And I feel like this person does this and you have your wake up moment, okay? Like this is like your light bulb going off and you kind of realizing, okay, I need to make a final decision in regards to this. This cannot kind of continue on like this. And I feel like you have this in November 15th to the 30th. Now, what you're going to have to do to correct this, you're not very excited about doing, okay? But you know you have to do something. So at least knowing that you have to do something is the starting point. Having it clear as day and knowing this cannot continue like this, something must be done, and having that spark, which will then lead to action, or spark that will lead to will, is, you know, super important. You're judging this person, what they're doing, how they're behaving, how it's affecting your life, how it's affecting your finances, your home life, what have you, however it's affecting you. And you're just saying this, you know, this can no longer go on, I feel. Let's see what's going on with this Page of Wands. Can you please just provide clarification on the Page of Wands? And with that Page of Wands, somebody's not talking, okay? Somebody doesn't want to have a conversation, or if a conversation is had, then somebody doesn't want to listen to reason, or they just don't want to listen at all. Can you please provide clarification on the Page of Wands in reverse? Why is the Page of Wands here in reverse? For Libras, who is this person? Was this energy? Additional messages for the Page of Wands. Challenge position for Libras. Okay, and I do get an immaturity with this person, just like, you know, kind of do what they want, however they want to do it. You may have a family with this person. This person's isolating you. You feel alone. Okay, so we have the Hermit card, the card of Virgo. Okay, so I feel like at one time there were happier times with this person, but now the challenge is you don't really feel connected with this person anymore. We have the Hermit card here, and this is just kind of being like, left alone a lot of the times. You feel like you're, single within the relationship, or you feel like you're doing this project all by yourself and you're not getting any help from them. It's not like how it used to be. So, and that's part of the challenge. You're starting to realize, and with this Three of Pentacles here, it's just not working anymore. You don't work well with this person anymore. It's lack of harmony between you guys. You aren't being valued. Your skills aren't being valued. You in general, you aren't being appreciated. Okay, and as a result, this project that you guys had, this entity, whatever it is that you guys had, this endeavor, it's not going to, I mean, it could even be a marriage. You're realizing the challenge is, it's not going to work out, and it's not working out, and you can't make it work out, and you guys aren't talking about it, and someone's not listening, and someone's not talking. So there's a huge breakdown in communication, and somebody's being really immature. Okay. Can you please provide clarification on the Five of Pentacles? Why is the Five of Pentacles here in the advice position for Libra? Who is this person with this energy? What additional messages do you have? And the Five of Pentacles is kind of telling you to get out of this situation. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands here. This could be a person who they're kind of really narrow-minded. They can get angry. They can be pushy. They can... it's just like that general energy. They don't, if you go and you say something to them, I feel like they're going to blow up. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why you don't want to kind of deal with them. But I feel like they're saying you're going to have this confrontation. And the Hangman here in reverse is telling me that, or I'm feeling that you aren't going to wait forever. Okay, so even though you don't want to confront, you also are to a point where you're no longer going to compromise, and you're stalling making a decision on this because of how this person's reaction is going to be or how you're going to deal with them. But you're going to do something eventually, or they're telling you you have to do something eventually. You might be stalling, but this isn't going to wait forever. You will have to do something at some point. It's absolutely necessary. Okay. The Knight of Swords in the reversed. So this can be another, I mean, yes, they're telling you it's going to be the energy is going to be very scattered. So when you do I feel like when you do kind of initiate this, when you get this ball rolling, you get this conversation rolling, and you talk to this person and say, hey, you're not doing your share. Hey, this isn't working out. Or, hey, you owe me some money. Can I get that money back? Or whatever. I mean, things are going to be really kind of ugly for a little while. I don't think they're going to react well to it. And then with the Knight of Swords, I think they are just going to be like out of control. Okay. And you're not going to have any control over it. You're just going to like, and with this Knight of Swords, I feel like if you approach them, if you confront them, which you're going to eventually have to do, they're letting you know that this person's going to have a ready excuse. Okay. Because the Knight of Swords, what he does is he right away, he's like, I don't have anything to do with this. I don't know what you're talking about. He says things and then he has no substance. So, I mean, they could say something like, well, what are you talking about? I'm doing all the work. They'll try to say stuff to kind of like, save their butt or whatever, or kind of like put themselves or put a spin on something, or kind of say that, what are you talking about? Everything's fine, like that's what this Knight of Swords energy is. So they're kind of advising you, they're letting you know these energies that you're going to come up on, but it's necessary. If you want to get out of this, it's what's necessary. Okay. Oh, I'm choking. Oh Lord. Someone call 911. I'm fine. I'm just going to have some tea. And then clarify this Sun card. I'm sorry. For those of you who haven't heard that. Okay, Holy Spirit, Angels, Divine Guides, Universe, can you please provide your truth and clarity in regards to the Sun card in reverse? Why is the Sun card here in reverse? Hey, Libras. How will they move on from this reading after they hear it? Who is this person? What's this energy? What's the messages for the Sun card in reverse for Libras? Oh, all right. All that kind of popped out. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. And we'll do one more. Okay, so you're going to move on from this reading, and the Seven of Pentacles is here to say you're done. You're just tired of putting anything into this person, anything into this project, and you're not getting anything back. Not only that, it's just like you know, and scattered energies are coming up with this card and this card. So you're putting efforts into something that, you know, isn't collectively kind of getting it together, so it's just wasted. The energies are too scattered, everything's kind of all over the place. So, you know, moving on, you're like, you know what, I see that I can't keep doing this. Okay, so you kind of say that to yourself after this reading. And the Eight of Pentacles is you saying, you know what, I'm a good worker and I have a lot of things to offer somebody. Or, you know, I know that I could better myself. The Eight of Pentacles is about bettering yourself, okay? So you're kind of telling yourself, once I kind of like get out of this, I'm going to really kind of work on myself to make other opportunities for myself. So some of you, for the Eight of Pentacles, it could be going back to school, it could be mastering some skill, it could be, you know, working as an apprentice, or trying to find a job where you make more money, or you work and you make more money. But some of you, if this is like a relationship situation, this could be you guys saying, you know what, I'm going to work on myself so that I can find what I'm deserving of, because I know I deserve better than this, and this is not it. So moving on from this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to work my hardest. I learned everything I learned, and I know not to do this again, and I know the red flags to look for. And I feel like that's what you guys are doing. You're going to move on from this reading and improve yourself to the best version of yourself, so that you can allow a healthy love-in that you're deserving of, or a healthy relationship, or a healthy business relationship, what have you, however it applies to your situation. And this Nine of Swords is here in reverse. It's telling you you're coming out of that rock bottom. So you did get out of this situation. All you had to do was like have that confrontation and just, you know, have the realization that this was no longer working, and not kind of let fear, the fear of what was going to happen if you had this discussion with them, or, you know, the fear of being alone or whatever, not to kind of let that guide you going forward, you know, not over worrying. And you're recovering from that. You're going to realize that moving on from this reading, okay? You're going to recover from this. You're going to come out of a rock bottom here in regards to this, and you're going to go on to better things, okay? So just so you know, it isn't like, it's a temporary thing for you guys, all right? So keep in mind, if this reading resonated with you, consider a personal reading. Rates, info, and email are below. And then the other things to mention, if you need a quick answer, I'm on Instant Go. If you want to see my weekly quickies, my weekly quickies, check me out on Facebook and Instagram, and check out my playlist for 2018 and 2019 Sun Moon readings and compatibility readings. So adios from Veronica Garnett. Good luck, Libras. Thank you for your patience. See you later. Bye.